about to tear it up. Those kicks empty.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Brian Anderson here with you, alongside Grant Hill and Coach Dan Van Gundy, and the fourth member of our crew, Allie LaForce, reporting from the sidelines. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Fewer options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
You have two players injured, one of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Daniels and Risache out on the perimeter. Noel out there with Johnson. And it's Alexander Walker in at the point guard position. And for Los Angeles, DeAndre Ayton is out there with LeBron James. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then it's MP. And it's Connect in at the 3. When it comes to this time of the season, Graham, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Now here's Alexander Walker. Here's Noel. Back to Alexander Walker. 5 on the clock. Here's the pick. There's the 3. And Ayton pulls it down. And here are the Lakers. And they are the winners of 24 consecutive games, which ties the record set by those dominant Warriors teams back in 2016.
Well, it's really unbelievable. I had a 10-game win streak with the Magic as a head coach, and I'm trying to imagine more than doubling that kind of a run. It's really unthinkable, the amount of consistent good fortune and effort that it takes to do something like this. Great pass to hit him in stride. Love to see teammates in sync with each other.
Back to Jones. And a foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
We played just over a minute here in the first. Here's Jones. Oh, MP throws it down.
Oh, man. MP, that was nasty.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Outside Risache. Pass to Johnson. Here's Noel. And Ayton pulls it down. And so MP will bring it up for Los Angeles. Their last game, a win against the Magic, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
Yeah, their guys really got after it on the glass. Sometimes that's the difference maker between a win and a loss.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throw of the night here.
At the line for one, MP.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Now here's Risacher. A 35-point game for him in the win against Portland. They set the pick to the paint. It's stolen by MP. Here's the break. Here's James. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist.
Great instincts from MP. He's shown great potential as a passer in his young career.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. To the inside. Here's Noel. And he's... going to the line for 10. In a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players...
The ruling on the floor is overturned.
and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Back to James. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Now here's Alexander Walker, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Mack. Back to Alexander Walker. Johnson a screen on Doncic. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by James. Doncic with it. Now Alexander Walker defending. Yep, that one goes.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And so the timeout by Quinn Snyder here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. And now in December, here's what the Eastern Conference standings look like. You take a look at the Hawks, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed.
Well, right now for the Hawks, I think they're the team you dread having to play. I mean, they've been performing at just about their best in every game so far this season.
Well, if you're able to strike fear into your opponent before even stepping on the floor, you're doing something right.
Now here's Alexander Walker. In the game against Portland, very impressive. Shot clock at 3. Here's Risacher. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock.
Yeah, great look for Risacher. Close in, gets it done.
Down low. Here's Doncic. Nice D from Alexander Walker.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
From deep, Johnson, always a nice way to start, makes his first one.
Quick attack there by Johnson so that the defense has little time to react to him getting the ball.
From deep, MP. Rebound Atlanta, coming off a win against the Blazers.
Hey, their activity on defense was terrific. It was just full effort at that end of the floor and a bunch of blocks to show for it.
Well, they did have some impressive numbers blocking shots, and I like their defensive game plan.
Now here's Jones. A 35-point game for him in the win against Orlando. 4-3. Alexander Walker grabs the board. Hawks trail by 4. Outside Johnson. Nice move. Back to Alexander Walker. Out of bounds. It'll be Lakers ball. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Zach Riesesche.
Yeah, I just love how he's improved over the years. Part of being a big-time player is consistent growth. He's added to his game, and he's living proof. Hard work pays off.
Ayton with a screen. And here's MP from outside. Sends it home from three-point land. Jones has got 8.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
On the wing, Riesesche. Back to Alexander Walker. Outside Riesesche. Oh, on a 2. Handed power slam.
Showcasing his athleticism. Plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Riesesche's future in this league.
Pass to Doncic. The shot. Nice D from Alexander Walker. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for the Hawks. It's a 5-point game. And their first look at this year's Lakers squad.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Now here's Jones. Give him 8 points now. Ayton passes to Jones. Screen by James. Jones with the ball, and Johnson picks him up defensively. And that one's good. James.
You know, you see how comfortable MP is operating pick and rolls? Just great decision-making from him.
There's a screen by Johnson to the middle. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Inside, here's Noel. And Ayton pulls it down.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this way.
Has to connect. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Atlanta. Johnson's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Noel. He had a big outing in that Trailblazers game as well. The 3 from Riesesche. Oh, wow. Drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in. So he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Riesesche is already advanced with the ball in his hand. He knows how to pick up that whistle.
And a new group getting ready for the Lakers. Robert Williams checked in for Ayton. Vanderbilt comes in for James. Josh Hart's checked in for Connect. And it's McBride in for Doncic. Okongwu's checked in for Atlanta. Highland comes in for Alexander Walker. Now here's MP. Give him 8 points now. Driving to the basket. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. MP's got 10 points in the game.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Pass to Riesesche. Okongwu, a screen on Vanderbilt. Atlanta misses again. The Lakers lead by 5. MP outside. Lakers got to get one up. Late clock. Vanderbilt, no good. Hawks trail by 5. Johnson finds Highland. Three-pointer, no good.
Yeah. And the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Vanderbilt with a screen. Jones from outside. Sinks it from distance. He's got 13.
Well, his offense is carrying them right now. And even with the defense keying on him, he's making great adjustments on the fly.
Now here's Highland. Still no points. Back to Johnson. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Los Angeles.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
That's one of those heat check shots. And heat check is a synonym for bad shot.
Hart from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Man, that was fast. They're already up by double digits.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap there.
Now here's a Kongwu. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And while we have a moment, a look at the league leaders in fast break points over the last 10 games. The Lakers in second.
Over the last few weeks, they've been high-flying, getting up and down the court with conviction.
Atlanta making some changes. Hall's checked in for Johnson, and Corey Kispert subbed in for Risache. Pass to Vanderbilt, and they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Hawks trail by 11. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Magic was tremendous. He dropped 35 points and put up double digits in 3 categories. Really just a phenomenal performance from him. Here's hoping we see more of the same from him in this one, guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks. Well, it'll be interesting to see how much of that performance carries over into this one.
His goal is to provide whatever the team needs from him on that particular evening.
Well, I'm sure he's coming in with a lot of confidence after last game. He wants to have a repeat performance here tonight.
He's checked in for the Hawks. Hawks trail by 13. There's a minute 34 left in the first. Here's a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, in that two-player action, I really like a Kongwu as the big man. He moves really well.
Pass to Hart. Left side, Williams. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Outside Jones. Into the lane. And Williams punches it home.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it.
Now here's a Kongwu. Outside Risache. Back to a Kongwu. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Love to see this kind of aggression from a Kongwu. Great job playing with force inside.
Jones, the pass to Williams. Kicks it out to MP. And there's a 3-second violation. Hawks trail by 11. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Now here's Highland, guarded closely. Now here's Risache. He's got 6. Oh, the dunk by a Kongwu.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
MP, the pass to Vanderbilt. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. MP's got 5 assists tonight. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We got Risache. He's out there with Bones Highland. And it's Hall in at the 4-man position. MP finds Doncic. 6 on the shot clock. Over Highland. And it's Doncic missing.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Pass to Hall. Lets the 3 fly. Jones grabs the board. The Lakers lead by 14. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute of play. Williams with the screen. The 3 is up. And Jones good for 3. MP's got 16 points.
In general, they're finding good looks from beyond the arc, steadily improving as this game's going along.
Here's Risache. Got it. Good job in the low post.
Well, he can beat you in a lot of ways. Very challenging to defend.
Pass to James. Doncic left side. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Doncic. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 7 assists in the game. And so it's Highland with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Trailing by 17. Okongwu, a screen on MP. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu!
Yeah, that's a nice assist for Risache. Playmaking will be key in his development.
All right, Coach, let's talk about Onyeka Okongwu. What an agile player for his size.
Yeah, B.A., no question. And on both ends, too. Plus, the guy gets up in the air and then reaches out over 7 feet in wingspan. His speed at his size can be a huge advantage.
Highland against Doncic. Pulls it. And another basket for Atlanta.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for it.
Jones feels it out. James, right side. Puts it up. Again, the Lakers.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Mack. He's covered by Hart. And he comes up with a bucket.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Outside Jones. Pass to Doncic. From the arc. Sinks the tray. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
Well, after a bad start, he looks like a different player right now.
Outside, Highland. To the middle. Back to Risache. Okongwu, a screen on Jones. Outside Risache. From outside the arc. Jones with some nice D.
Well, that's what the defense has to do. Make that shot as uncomfortable for him as possible.
Doncic. Good. And the assist goes to MP. Doncic has got 9 points in the quarter.
He drops yet another dive, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Okongwu with screen on MP. Okongwu with the bucket. 10 points for him.
The preferred scoring area for Okongwu. He can get it done inside with his size and length.
Jones, the pass to James. And it's James with the jam.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Outside Risache. Over MP. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Pass to Hart. Williams with the screen. Jones from outside. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Here's Risache. Back to Highland. The 3 ball. Jones grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 23. Pass to James. Screen by James. Mark from long range. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on, they're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage. Looking to answer the 3 from the other end. Maybe too eager there.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely, they're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta.
Here for the most legendary dance team on the planet, yall.
For the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Williams. Vanderbilt comes in for LeBron. Connect's checked in for Hart. And it's McBride in for Doncic. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Newell, he's checked in for Okongwu. Jalen Johnson comes in for Hall. Daniels is checked in for Risache. And it's Alexander Walker in for Highland. And Stan, the importance of team chemistry. Why is it so hard to win without it?
Well, look, Brian, it's not just talent. The talent has to fit together. Guys have to complement each other. Sometimes you see teams where you've got 2 really talented guys or 3 really talented guys, but their games are the same. That won't work. You need complementary talent, and when you have it, things come together quick.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Jalen Johnson, great in the 2-man game, and he talked about how he operates off the pocket pass. He said, quote, it's simple. You got to read before the catch. Point 5, quick decisions. Just how quarterbacks have progressions with receivers, I have progressions in the pocket, and I read those. Back to you guys.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And Los Angeles making a change here. James is checked in. Daniels against MP. And here's Connect outside. The shot's good on the assist by James. Connect's got 5 now.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Outside, Alexander Walker. Daniels outside. The teardrop. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Daniels. All right, here's a group of shooting guards who are hitting the boards hard. The rebound leaders over the previous 10 games. MP, number 1. In the 3rd spot, Dyson Daniels.
And it's not easy to be a great rebounder as a 2-guard. You've got so many duties to take care of on the floor, and these fellas, they do their jobs and then some.
And you have to credit the 2 guards who are willing to come back and mix it up for a rebound. That attitude catches on for the entire team.
Here's Jones. Nice move. And that's 2 points on the layup. 23 points for MP.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
Daniels outside. Back to Alexander Walker. Daniels outside to stop the run. Rebound, the Lakers.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
James outside. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. From behind the arc. Rebounded by Johnson. Johnson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Daniels. Jones with the block.
Great effort from MP. We don't see that a ton from players his age.
And Atlanta making a change here. Okongwu's checked in. Daniels outside. Right side Johnson. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 5. And a foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
First team foul. Minutes remaining in the first half.
Here's Newell. Checked by James. Outside, Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 4th rebound in this one. James outside. Ayton with a screen. Top of the key. He can't get it to go. Good D by Okongwu. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. When this game is done, they'll be off to Milwaukee, taking on the Bucks. That'll be their 2nd of 3 games total on this road trip.
Well, after struggling in the first period, he's turned it around. You can see the confidence growing.
James passes to MP. And 1:01 left in the 2nd. Back to James. And it's James with the jam.
If the play doesn't open up your shot, then trust MP to give it away.
Daniels outside. Back to Alexander Walker. It's stolen by James. Outside Jones. They set a pick. Over Daniels. Jones' shot is good. Jones has got 12 now in this quarter.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Picked up by Okongwu to the inside. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
Well, with Okongwu, we see this more and more now. His ability to take over at times offensively.
Jones, the pass to James.
The officials were right on top of that one.
That was good, lads.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here.
Team foul. At the line for the Lakers, LeBron James taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. Both free throws good from James. MP getting it done for the Lakers, helping them space the floor. 2 triples in that quarter. 3 for the game. We'll be back in a moment.
37. And please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. One more time, a round of applause for the participants.
We'll get to the first half action in just a second, but first, let's take a look at where teams are sitting in the power rankings.
Well, I think for Los Angeles, they're the top dog at the moment. You have to say they've earned it with their play on the court. Stellar performances.
You can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree that this team has shown they deserve that number 1 spot, Shaq.
Can you repeat what I just said one more time and watch what happens? That's exactly what I said. I said you can nitpick other spots in the power rankings, but you have to agree this team has shown they deserve the number 1 spot. It's just what I said.
Now let's talk about that first half. What an impressive performance for the Lakers.
They've made it look simple. Well-designed game plan, and the execution has been near flawless.
Yeah, that locker room is feeling good right now, I'll tell you that.
Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And given that he's just delivered a double-double through 2 quarters, I'm excited to see his stats at the end of the night.
Well, he's already put in a full day's work. They might want to lighten the load on him in the second half.
LeBron James out there with DeAndre Ayton. Then it's MP, then it's Luka Doncic, and it's Connect in at the 3. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. Here's Ayton, and a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, stopping Ayton clean is not easily done. He's tall, he's strong, and he knows it.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first. Ayton hits them both.
Well, I appreciate how focused DeAndre Ayton is on excelling at what he does best. His primary concern is being a force in the paint on both ends.
Johnson a screen on MP. Clock at 6. Daniels against MP. Daniels misses.
That's exactly how you have to defend him on the perimeter. Can't allow any space.
Pass to James. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. There's a screen. Here's Risache. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. MP's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to James. Kicks it out to MP. Oh, MP throws it down.
Whoa, that was incredible. MP, everybody.
Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. And Atlanta with possession here. Daniels outside. Here's Johnson. Outside, Alexander Walker. Pass to Rizachet to win the run. Here's Noel. Back to Daniels. Now Alexander Walker from deep. Johnson, pure from three-point range. Johnson's got 6.
All right, they got one on the board in the second half. Now you want to see more shots start to drop.
MP, the pass to Doncic. Yep, count it. And that's now 11 points for Luka Doncic.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Outside Johnson. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Well, we're into the third quarter, just over 2.5 minutes played. MP outside. Three-pointer. The rebound by the Hawks. Johnson's got 7 rebounds in the game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And here's Rizachet. There's the screen. Uses the glass on the layup. He's got 10.
Well, listen, something that's a little different about Rizachet. Unlike some of the other young wings, he loves to go inside.
And foul called on Dyson Daniels. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Some changes for Los Angeles. Vanderbilt's checked in for Ayton, and it's Josh Hart in for James.
Vanderbilt. Josh Hart.
A little under 3.5 minutes off the clock now in the third quarter. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. MP, the pass to Doncic. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Johnson. Outside Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. Daniels misses. The Lakers have gone 4 of 6 from the floor in this third quarter. Outside Jones. Fires it from 18. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Alexander Walker uses the glass. To finish the layup.
Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Back to Doncic. Takes the 3. Knocks down the long game. Doncic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, it's only his second 3 of the night. If he's going to heat up, the second half is a great time to do it.
Back to Rizachet. Here's the 3. Doncic pulls down the board.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Back to Jones. Hart with a screen on Johnson. Wing shot on the way. A nice shot by Doncic. Doncic has got 16 points now.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
Here's Daniels. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, Daniels has good length, so this close in, he can use that to his advantage.
Hart passes to MP. Outside connect. Screen by Hart. Three-pointer. Johnson with the defensive effort.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Daniels passes to Alexander Walker. Outside Rizachet. From downtown, Jones grabs the board.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Pass to Doncic. Now here's Jones, covered by Alexander Walker. Doncic, good.
The size and strength of Doncic can go overlooked. I mean, he's more than capable of scoring there in the paint.
Now here's Rizachet. Down low. Here's Johnson. And count the basket. He was fouled, and the head coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll...
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
In for Vanderbilt, Joe comes in for Connect, and James is subbed in for Luka Doncic. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
As players get bigger and faster, you think the league will have to widen the court at some point?
Well, PA, I just don't think that's realistic, to be quite honest. And I think the reason is the league's all about money, right? I mean, it's a business. We've got to make money. And the arenas were all laid out. If you start making the court wider, you're going to take away rows of seats. Those are high-priced seats, PA. We're not taking those away. I don't think widening the court is really realistic.
Screen by James. MP, the pass to James. And slam dunk by James.
Well, he may be young, but you can't give Bronny a look at the rim.
Here's Mack. Williams defending. Here's Mack. And you look at his numbers, just over 21 a game. Here's Rizachet. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Jones has got his 8th rebound here tonight.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Back to Joe. Pass to MP. Back to Joe. Beyond the arc. It's rebounded by Rizachet. The Hawks have gone 6 of 13 to open up this second half. Here's Newell. Outside Rizachet. Here's Mack. He buries it from 3. Mack's got 7 points.
Really good passing wing. Rizachet isn't a ball stopper. He really looks for his teammates.
On the wing, MP. He has 29 now. That one drops 4.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him. Moving the ball for the highest percentage look.
And so it's Jones who brings up the ball for the Lakers. Next up, they'll face the Nuggets in Denver. And that'll be their only game on the road before heading back home. Screen by Hart. Now MP. He's got 31. Joe on the wing. Fires for 3. The rebound by Atlanta.
And lockdown defense against one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Ooh.
Here's Daniels. The kick out to Johnson. The 3. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer, and he'll head to the line. It's going to be on MP.
And look, with Jalen Johnson, the talent's always been there. The versatility. But what
All here, Los Angeles decides to talk it over. In your career, Stan, you coach contending teams, as well as teams that have little to no expectations.
Yeah, B.A., give me the contending teams. Give me the talent and the expectations and pressure that goes with it. Listen, coaches just want as much chance to succeed as they can have. And when you've got the best players, you've got the best chance to win. And the pressure that goes with it is a lot easier than struggling night in and night out.
On the floor for Atlanta, Risache at the 3, Johnson at the 4. Dyson Daniels out there with Nickeil Alexander-Walker. And it's Noel in at center, filling out the middle. The Hawks have gotten 7 of 16 attempts to drop since the start of the fourth. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Throws it down emphatically.
He's got serious hops, right? You add that to his ability to penetrate, that's 2 easy points. Jones, the pass to Vanderbilt. Back to MP. From the wing. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Daniels. And for the Hawks, they're shooting 47% since the fourth quarter started. To the left wing. Here's Noel, guarded by Vanderbilt. Daniels misses. They have really been in control of this one.
You don't want to get complacent here.
And the dunk by Jones.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Outside Johnson. Pass to Noel. And he makes it on the layup.
Not only is he putting up the numbers, but he's doing it at a very efficient rate. Exactly what his team needs.
And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, B.A. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
To the wing on the left. Here's Noel. He's covered by Ayton. Atlanta needs to get off a shot from deep. Johnson. And Ayton pulls it down.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Lakers.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they played well tonight, picking up win number 24 of the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for MP.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
Outside, Alexander Walker. To the paint. From inside. Well, ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on it more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one, showing that they're the far superior team. They win it going away.
I'll tell you what, give it up for their fans. They love to watch this